Good morning and welcome, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason. It's like Friday. Happy Wednesday/Friday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm super excited. It's always fun. You know, my wife and I, we're empty nesters, so we get excited now. The kids are going to be around, and our youngest is flying home, so I can't wait to get an update on the big city. You guys know he's working at, I don't know, some, believe it or not, they do, I guess, the big companies' online shopping carts. He handles the AI stuff that, I don't know, makes it cheaper. I don't know. That's you know, it's above my pay grade, but we're excited about it. My backup turkey story, you know, that I invented years and years and years ago. It only works when you're going to somebody else's house, because it's always difficult. You know, how long do you stay? Right, and at least this year the football games are pretty good. The teams are, you know, like the Lions don't stink anymore, and the Cowboys. I think they're playing the Chiefs, so you know you got Taylor Swift and all that stuff, right? And at least it's something worth watching, I guess. But how do you lead? Backup turkey, man. Backup turkey. Because, you know, you always want those turkey leftovers. And of course, what's always left over? The ham, the green bean casserole, right? The cranberries, all the, you know. But not the turkey. Like, there's scraps, right? Maybe some dark meats left. Throw a backup turkey in the oven. Then you got to be home at a certain time, right? Oh, sorry. Hey, we got to go. Got a turkey in the oven. Yeah, and here's the best part. You tell all the other guests, you know what? You guys can have the turkey leftovers. Go ahead. We've got our own. So it's not too late. Of course, you got to make sure it's unfrozen by now, right? So I don't know if you can you buy a frozen turkey today and have it ready? I'm sure you could. I'm not sure. Well, maybe in Arizona. I think it's going to be back up to maybe 80 degrees today. So finally going to feel a lot like Arizona. Coming up, though, we are going to update Texas. I got some big news. Good news. Get excited for it. But let's take a quick look at the markets. Listen, the Dow's up 300. The S&P's up 50. The Nasdaq's up almost 200 points. The 10-year note, 402, a little higher today. Gold and silver are just doing what they do. Gold's up another $32 here, $41.65. You know, silver, don't worry, it's up $1.15. You know, 52, almost 52.60. Platinum's up 19, almost $1,600. Palladium's up 24, over $1,400, and get ready for it to continue. The biggest news. Now, we did get jobless claims. So the government jobless claims, it wasn't even 220, like 217. Kind of the opposite of what ADP said yesterday. We got that today. We got durable goods. It was a much smaller number this time than last time, but still, you know, not as bad as people thought it was going to be. But it all has to do, yesterday, word broke that Kevin Hassett may be the new next head of the Fed. And I'll say this, of all the 5 finalists, he is the least qualified. He will, listen, I'm going to just say this. Gold and silver are going to be so much higher next year. This guy will do whatever Donald Trump tells him to do, and rate cuts, quantitative easing.
What is the qualification for that position? He says the least qualified, but what do you really need to be? I mean, you're just a puppet. I guess.
Well, I mean, he's literally a puppet. Literally, Kevin Hassett is a complete Trump homer. You know, I got my buddy Rob. Love him, okay? But he is an ASU Arizona Diamondback homer, right? Like of epic proportions, right? The Cardinals even. Oh, this is going to be their year, right? The Cardinals are going to be great. No, they're not. They're going to suck like they always do, right? This is Hassett. Absolute clown, in my opinion. But he is going to be, listen, this is very, very important. High side projections on gold now. $5,000 is going to fall next year. We are going to get a ton of rate cuts. We are going to get massive quantitative easing. I'll just say, I'm going to end the holiday here. Here's the deal. I begged you to buy those graded 20s yesterday. Sorry, they're gone. Don't have them. U.S. $20 gold pieces, Liberties or Saints, I'll let you pick them. I'll do them at $42.95. 20 or more, $42.75. Gold right now is at $41.65. Yeah. Scoop them up. Take advantage of it. Can you use Texit to do it? Yes, by the way, big Texit update coming, as I've already said. Oh, one other note. Almost forgot this one. The budget deficit came in for October. We broke the COVID October deficit record. Just $285 billion. It's fine. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592. That is the toll-free number. allamericangold.com. $20 gold pieces. 1 through 9, $42.95. 20 or more. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm in a good mood. 10 or more, $42.75 at 800-951-0592. We keep telling you we have the winners, right? Gold and silver, winners. Texit coin, boy, it's proven to be a winner. I've got more news. Think about what I just finished saying in the last segment. Here it is. October, the government was shut down. Okay. So the number was actually worse than this. Right? But they didn't pay anybody. And it breaks the record. Never, ever, ever has the United States run such a big budget deficit for October. Now, you got to remember October, if you pay late, your taxes later, which a lot of us do, it's October you pay. So October used to be, there was always 2 months that used to have a plus number in front of it. April and October. Right? Yeah, no. Now forget about a plus number. It was almost $300 billion. Right? We're going to be at $39 trillion at the end of the year. I mean, we're less than, what, we're like $650 billion away. And we got November and December. It's shocking how fast. And then we literally, now it's not official yet, but Scott Bassett said, hey, before Christmas, we're going to tell you who it is, and it looks like it's going to be Hassett. Oh, I love it. I mean, honestly, I clapped yesterday when I saw it. I'm one of those guys, right? I was like, yeah, right? Perfect. Even better. Why? Because this is the path we're on. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at it. They are going to just spend like drunken sailors. Here's the cliff, step on the gas. Listen, they're going to go Duke boys, right? You know the Duke boys, right? The General Lee would go off. There was always a jump somewhere, right? They'd fly over a creek. Yeah. Unfortunately, instead of it being the Duke boys, it's going to be Evel Knievel when he tried to fly over the canyon, right? Remember? Yeah. I don't know how he didn't die, but at least he lived. Yeah, it's going to be that. Crash and burn. And again, this is the plan. Why? Because they're going to go digital. The one great thing with KXXT is the fact of we show you how to operate in this crypto space. And unlike everything else, it's unique. I get it. It's different. Right? You got I'll call them the crypto purists, right? They hate it. Well, no, that's not right. What do you mean permission-based? Why is there a guy in charge? There shouldn't be a guy in charge. Really? So you're telling me the bankers aren't in charge of Bitcoin? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're saying? Sailor, look at the Trumps now. They call American Bitcoin. Why is it American Bitcoin? Well, they only mine it in Texas. Right? Oh, wait. Something else is only mined. Oh, that's us. See, now, listen. Eric Trump can become a miner. He can. Guess how many seats he can buy?
27.
27. That's it. Just like all of us. The difference is we get the rewards, not the bankers. XRP, no one can mine XRP, but yet somehow, XRP is great. Why do they tell you it's great? Well, because the bankers get all the rewards. All the tokens, all the coins, all the blocks go to them. Of course they tell you it's great. CNBC, XRP, every word out of their mouth. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, all the stuff you can't get. Then we show you how to play in the space. Kind of fun. Look at, here's what's crazy. We're booked. Next week we've got 3 classes. They're booked out. If you want to get on the list here in Arizona, call and get on the list, and then we will call you when your class time is coming. What do we do in this class? We show you how to get on crypto exchange. We teach you how to buy and sell. How do you sell your KXXT? We teach you. Because I'm going to tell you this. Is it hard? No. Is it different? Yes. It's like anything else.
It's mildly more complicated than online banking.
There you go. I like that, Jason. I think that's right. I'll give you an example. Do I, Joe Jakewood, do I know how to do online banking? Nope. But guess what? My wife does. Yep. Right? Usually in the relation, somebody knows how to do it. And if you don't, we teach you. You know what? It's almost insulting. And I get it, right? As we get older, we get crusty. We get all crusty, curmudgeon. I like to do it this way. When I was like, I'm like you guys. I remember when texting first became a thing. And I was on the air. I was like, it's a phone. Right? Now, I'm on, are you kidding me? I'm texting. I got apps. I'm surfing the web. Right? I'm doing all that stuff. You just got to learn. We're going to teach you. Don't be intimidated. But the biggest thing is the daily income. So important. So important. There's over 53,000 miners now. It's incredible to think about it. You know, they last October, they were at 300 miners. We've added 53,000 miners in a year. And you know what? We'll have the end of mining in the next, 60 to 120 days. It'll be over. Over. Being a miner is the big win because that's daily income. Buying the coin, that's a good win too. But that's not daily income. Right? So if you come in and you spend $9.95 up to the 27, right? So $9.95, that's the least amount. The maximum amount is $26,865. That's the most amount of seats anybody can buy. And by the way, anybody can buy that amount. I'll tell you this morning. This is why I'm telling you this thing's going to sell out faster than people think. This morning, I had a person call. They had a 1-pack. They bought 26 more seats this morning. Filled it up. Said, yep, man, this thing, just like you said, I'm buying them all. Buying the max. And that's great for people that have that kind of money. But I'm just telling you, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats can make a world of difference. When you're talking about, hey, we're you know, the people have been worried about the price lately. I'm going to tell you right now. Ready? Get ready. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's going to be a good weekend. Just telling you. It's going to be a good weekend. Having said that, there are things that they have learned as they go. Listen, this is brand new. Nobody has done what Bobby's put together. Nobody. It's never been done before. Right? We're building this mine. Let's start there. So I've got some bad news. I'm going to share it with you. That's the other thing I like. We'll tell you the bad news too. Victoria, the very first mine, right? We had worked out all the stuff. Right then, it had the mine up and running. We have a problem. The power coming from the utility, and it's a lot of power. Well, it's not perfect power. And what I mean by that is sometimes they send way too much. Okay? And we bought I'll call it, I don't know what to call it. I'll call it a power converter.
Surge protection?
Well, kind of like, yeah. You know, the little power strips we plug our stuff into? You now imagine something on a much, much bigger scale because it's so much more power. Okay? Well, the people that were in charge, remember, Bobby got mad, fired some people. Well, those people, before they got fired, had bought these power converters or whatever you want to call regulators, power regulators. Long story short, they bought the wrong one. They did. It's going to be 45 to 60 days before the right one shows up. So that sucks, right? So that means Victoria, we won't even turn it back on till next year. However, the good news, the 3 other mines will be coming online next week. And they have gone much, much, much better because the people that Bobby has brought in are much better at doing this than the people he fired. So the good news is they probably would have come on this weekend, but it was Thanksgiving. But they are set. They are ready to go. And we should see a big increase in that hash power and kind of, put an end to they're not actually building the mine. That's going to end. So there's some bad news. There's some good news. And then, of course, I told you, get ready. It's going to be a good weekend. 800-951-0592, Joe and Jason, on this Wednesday. Again, we will be closed Thursday and Friday this week for Thanksgiving. Please have a fantastic holiday. Enjoy it. But before you do, get your gold and silver put away. U.S. $20 gold pieces 1 through 9, $42.95. 10 or more, $42.75. By the way, gold up $33, $41.65. Silver's now up $1.40. Silver's going to hit $53 here. I'm going to have to raise silver prices again. $195 right now on rolls of U.S. Silver Eagles at 800-951. What did I say? 1,190. Right. On rolls of U.S. Silver Eagles right now. 800-951-0592. We're talking about Texit. Guys, take this shot, man. Change your life. Get more income. That's the name of the game. Hassett. Oh, man, get more income. By the way, Texas, the first state to officially buy some Bitcoin as part of their reserve. Remember, Texas has bought gold, buying Bitcoin, right? Tether. Big article if you saw it on Kitco. Of course, you don't need to go to Kitco because I tell you. Apparently, according to people in the know, Tether alone will support gold prices for years. According to some right-wing wacko, no. According to Jefferies, by the way, Jefferies, they're huge, right? Big Wall Street firm, right? They're saying, hey, don't be shocked if Tether doesn't buy 100 tons of gold possibly every year. Yeah. Why? Well, because owning treasuries is going to be dumb. That's why. Currency debasement, digital money, it's all coming. When talking about, what makes Texit unique is the same thing that some people don't like about it. Yes, do we have a guy in charge? Yes. Yep, we do. Heck, I think they got like 75 people that work there now. A lot of people there. Why? Because we're going to take this to the masses, to the mayors, to the business communities, to the fairs, to the festivals. We're giving them the easy button. You can't give them a Bitcoin easy button. Is your name Eric Trump? Are you a Trump? Is your name Trump? No? Oh, well, sorry. You can buy Bitcoin if you want. Right? It's cheap, I guess. I'm not sure if it's cheap or not, but it's only 86,000? 87,000? But that's all you get. No, you can't build a mega mine and get the rewards. It's only for the rich. It's not what Texit's about. It's for us. I wish that everybody could figure that out and be like, yeah, let's do it. Finally. Because this is it. I haven't seen another one like it. As far as we know, there isn't another one like it. Only mined in the U.S. It's the only crypto in the world. By the way, it's only mined in Texas. It's going to be all over the state of Texas. And if you're a miner, you get coins every single day. You know, right now the coin's bumping up now on 360. It's going to be worth a lot more than that. It's going to have a 5 in front of it. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. But when you think about yesterday, Bobby brought up $800 again. Not 80, not 16, 800. That's how confident he is. You know, you got to understand, this is a guy, listen, did he fail? Yep, he's failed in the past. But think about what he's done in his life. He's gone to Congress, testified in front of Congress about stop messing with the money. Let gold and silver compete. That's what he wanted. He was getting fairs and festivals and towns to use gold, silver, and copper coins. And actually had some success doing it. Now this is so much more practical. So much easier to do. And it's something where, like I said, it's for us. Now, the opportunity to be a miner ends when the mine is full. Like I said, if you still have doubts, and I get it, right? Gosh, you can go online and oh, well, this guy said this or this guy said that. Who is that guy? I don't know. You don't know, but, take a shot at $9.95. Maybe you'll be like the person this morning. I'll be honest, it's the first time someone's gone from a 1-pack to a 27-pack. Usually they go from a 1 to a 3 or 1 to a 5 or 1 to a 9. 9 to 27, but 1 to 27. I hope you get excited about this. And of course, this weekend, I hope, during the holiday, I hope you share it with people. 800-951-0592. Final show of the week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Gold's up 38 now, 41.70. Silver. Now get ready. We told you. Up $1.50 now, 52.92. $20 gold, 42.95. 10 or more, 42.75. U.S. Silver Eagles, I'm going to do them at 11.95, but it's going higher. 800-951-0592. So the question was, hey, we're not doing this 95. So yesterday we did 92.7. Day before, 87,630. The day before that, 93,980. The day before that, 88,000 and change. The day before that, 85,000. The day after that, 90,000. So, we've been under 95. Listen, we will be mining over 100,000 coins a day. Matter of fact, we can mine 120,000. That's what it's programmed to do. And I've answered this before, and I'll answer it again. So we're kind of in this weird spot where the mine has gotten bigger, right? We're doing, 1.3, 1.4 million mega hash right now. And we're the problem is we're in a weird spot where the mine starts finding blocks too quickly, so then it adjusts and makes the math equation they have to solve harder. And then all of a sudden the mine can go 20, 30, 40 minutes without finding a block. And then the equation adjusts, makes it easier, and then they find too many. Then they got to make it harder again. And when these other mines come on, so I'm hoping but let's just say in a couple of weeks, we should hopefully see the ability to adjust the mine in difficulty and have it get to the spot we want it to be. Right now, the mine either needs to become smaller to get back up there or become bigger. And obviously, we're becoming bigger. So right now, it's just a computer program. Yes, you are missing out on some. But now, one of the advantages of not hitting our goals is that halving event will come later, right? Because the halving is based on, okay, when we've created half of the amount of coins, then the halving comes. It's still going to be second quarter of 2029, but now it may be the end of the second quarter. So, but yes, good question. It has everything just to do with the size of the mine. And really, in theory, when we get this thing, really close to built out, we should be able to generate over 100,000 coins a day. That's why I keep telling you, one mining seat when the mine is full, going to get you a tenth of a coin. Right now they've been using the 95 because they were doing about 95,000 coins a day until they made the mine bigger. And now they're having a problem where either it's going too fast, and then when they just make it they go to the next level of difficulty, the mine's not big enough to find the blocks fast enough. That should go away. So good question. And we anticipate that to actually go away. And really the anticipation is that we should be minting more than 95,000 coins a day once the mine is completely full. So I appreciate that question. When it comes to the price right now, we are still offering the ability for those of you that want to buy a lot of Texit coin, $10,000 or more, call me and we will give you a price, and then we will deposit those coins onto one of your cold storage wallet coins that you already have. I will tell you, today would be a very good day to do it. Remember, we are closed Thursday and Friday. I told you guys I would tell you always what I'm doing. Earlier this week, I told you I bought 10,000. I bought 15,000 more this morning. My customers in the last 7 days, and 2 of those we don't work, but the last 5 working days, you guys have bought over 100,000 Texit coin. Why is that important? Well, remember the last time the price rallied and it didn't hold because we had some whales as early investors into Texit selling $100,000 at a time and doing it at market, right? Because they don't know. Well, Texit Coin's taken some steps to make sure that this time around we've got it covered, and that is part of it. So if you want to make a large purchase of the coins, call me and call me soon. Because after I leave here today, your chance goes away. Well, it doesn't go away. Won't be able to do it again until Monday. 800-951-0592. Wrapping it up here. Listen, get your minds upgraded. Make sure if you have done at least the 9-pack and you've got at least 3 centers, make sure all of them have turned on before the mind fills up. If you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? I mean, again, for some people, I get it. $9.95 is a lot. For most of our listeners, it isn't. Take a chance on this. This is something, you know what? I just feel like, man, this is something I've been waiting for forever. Take the power away from the banks. Take the power away from the billionaires. And let's see if we can do this on our own. $135 million already raised. No debt. It's not a Ponzi scheme. We're not taking money today to pay for people from the past. That's not what's happening. We owe nobody anything. It's fantastic. Now, the only question is, will the cities and the towns and the fairs and the festivals, will they use it? And I don't see how they won't. Because I know how easy we're going to make it for them to do it. And believe me, I think the timing is perfect. Why? Because you got to save money. You got to generate money, right? Everything is so expensive. Well, towns, cities, states, right? Everybody needs money right now. The businesses need money. The consumer needs money. This is a way to do it. And again, like I said, if you want to buy $10,000 or more, right now I will tell you what you can expect at least this second, and it varies on the price. Right now, it's at $3.58. You can buy $10,000 or more. It'll probably be $3.75. That's what I paid this morning. And I was missing. I had a customer who was like, you bought $20,000 yesterday, $3.65, and I bought last week at $3.75. I just bought again today at $3.75. I never catch the bottom. I never do. But if I'm right, and I may not be, but the price is $5 on Monday, how glad are you going to be? 800-951-0592, and I think we're a little more prepared this time because now we have a system in place. We've reached out to some of the bigger holders of Texas coin that would want to sell. We've set up this new system now that we can you can buy large quantities of Texas coin and not drive. Listen, if you put a $10,000 buy order on Bioconomy right now, you'd probably drive the price closer to $6, right? You don't want to be buying at $6. You want to buy at $3.75. That's why you would call us instead. Anyway, that's my update. So we had bad news in Victoria, great news on the other 3 mining sites, and I happen to think it's going to be a happy weekend. Make sure you get out there over the holiday. Get your friends, get them excited, get them in, get them the opportunity to let them change their lives as well.